The president unveiled his jobs plan last night, but will it work? Joining us live now to talk about that and the state of the economy, the president's Housing and Urban Development Secretary, Sean Donovan. Mr. Donovan, good morning.
Good morning. Rob, great to be with you.
Mr. Secretary, this plan appears to have some bipartisan support. Even Eric Cantor was on board with some of these ideas.
That's absolutely right. These are common sense ideas. They've had support from both parties in the past. And there are four key parts that can put Wisconsin families back to work quickly. First of all, a tax cut for businesses to hire more workers. There are over 100,000 businesses across Wisconsin that would benefit. There are smart ideas to rebuild the infrastructure that America needs to be competitive in the 21st century. If you just look at rebuilding schools, about 5,000 people who would be put to work across Wisconsin. You've got almost 7,500 teachers and first responders who are at risk of losing their jobs today that this would help. We've also got a serious problem with the long-term unemployed, more than 100,000 across Wisconsin. This would make sure we reform our unemployment system to help them get back to work quickly. And finally, a tax cut of more than $1,500 on average for Wisconsin families that would put more money in their pockets. And as you know, that helps stimulate the economy. They go out to dinner, they spend money to make sure that businesses are putting people back to work. So those are the four key parts of the plan for Wisconsin.
I'm wondering if putting this plan together, if the administration talked to some businesses and these businesses responded by saying, yes, you give us a tax break and we're going to hire people.
That's exactly right. Economists across the political spectrum are saying these are the ways, the fastest ways that we can put folks back to work. You saw the First Lady surrounded by the President's Job Council last night that have been key parts of putting this plan together. These are common sense efforts that people of both parties can support.
Will next week, is it Monday or so, the president is going to talk more about how this program will be paid for?
That's critically important, Rob. This is 100% paid for. The president's going to lay out a very specific plan about how to do that a week from Monday. And as he said, the key thing we need to do, job number one, is put folks back to work today. But we also have to have a long-term plan to get our economy back in balance, to bring down the debt. And that's what he's going to be laying out very specifically with a plan a week from Monday.
Mr. Secretary, thank you very much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Great to be with you, Rob.
Thank you, sir.